was a beautiful, beautiful day on the water. It was a little windy, especially coming across this lake. Wind coming out of the west, which on George Lake it was coming out of the north, sort of northeast, so it was bad. I've been paddling into the wind a lot of the day today. This lake, when I got onto it, was bad enough that some people might have stayed on shore even. But it's starting to calm down now. Beautiful, beautiful lake. Blue water, fantastic background. Only thing wrong with this whole park, but especially these beautiful lakes, is that there's no fish in them. Anyway, I'm gonna go check out this campsite and collect some firewood, and hopefully enough breeze stays up to keep the bugs down. They've got to be hatched already, so I'm expecting I am gonna see bugs. But I'm on an island, so I'm not sure how easy it is gonna be to find firewood, so I better check that first in case I have to paddle to shore. Probably the nicest campsite I've ever stayed on. Just getting here though, so I've got to check it out and make sure it is good everywhere. It is an island, so there might be a shortage of firewood, although somebody did cut some, leave a little bit here. Nice point, so the sunrise is going to be beautiful. It's in that direction. Nice spot for the canoe, nice and protected. I'm hoping I can go out there and capture the sunset, although it's getting late. I think it's dinner going. I think I'll get camp set up really quickly, get my tent set up, and then get a fire going that I can create some smoke with. Somebody should spend some time on this site and build a chimney back on it. Wind's usually blowing that way. Put a nice back to reflect the heat and draw the smoke up. But you know, regardless of what size it is, when you have too many rocks spread out like that, you're just tripping on them as you try to get close to the fire to cook your food. So I've got steak. I want to get some water boiled. Well, I've actually got shish kebab and pasta salad for carbohydrates. I got a steak for the morning for breakfast, actually. So we're just collecting some twigs and pine needles and stuff off the ground. There's always tons on these campsites. It's all winter, especially falling off the trees, and then people bring in firewood from what they collect. This is an island, so you do go back far. That's where I went to get some firewood. Pretty soon you'll have to go to the mainland and bring wood on. So I noticed there's some little remnants of birch bark here too. I don't see birch trees on the island, so somebody probably brought it from the shore, from the mainland. Anyway, just gonna get this fire lit with all this debris. Even when it's wet, even under a log or something, there's always something dry up. I mean, I've found dry tinder, and after 5 days steady heavy rain, I never have an issue starting a fire in Ontario. That's why I don't bother doing fire bow drill or other bushcrafty ways of starting a fire. It's a fun little hobby, but it's not really necessary in this day and age. In fact, if you don't have a lighter and a ferro rod, you're not a very good outdoorsman. I'll cook, that steak was for breakfast, but I think I'll cook it tonight, and then I'll just put it aside and just reheat it in the morning. Whenever I'm using a stick for a skewer, I like to grab one out of the water, and so many beavers around here, there's lots of these fresh cuttings around the lodges and the dams and stuff, and the shoreline where they've drifted up. The stewing meat skewered and hanging over the shish kebab hanging over the fire, and now this wind direction is changing, of course. Whew. Smoky. That'll definitely keep the bugs down if they come out. Got lots of food going on here, and I'm dehydrated. Got water there, I've got water there, I've got water there. Nalgene liter full of water in the Nalgene bottle. I've got half a liter in the Sawyer squeeze bottle. Got 350 milliliters of hot chocolate here. Another 2 liters of water boiling in there. And I've got steak, pasta salad, for shish kebabs. So I guess for tonight I'm going to cook the steak for breakfast, so that I don't so I can have a quicker breakfast in the morning. Then get out, just take pictures, maybe hike that ridge up there. I'd love to be up there now. It's too probably too dangerous on my own to go up there just before dark and then try to find my way down in the dark. I don't know. Doesn't look like the easiest one, but I would like to do that to get the sunset from up on the ridge. Can't see it very well, but there's a beaver right there. Came right up on shore, even though I'm standing here. And they're eating little saplings. Never seen a beaver do that. First bear or wolf that sees them do that can have a good meal.